Okay, so we can all agree on that Ash isn't going to be the Season 6 legend, right? We already saw the video, we already talked about the video from yesterday. I know some people were mad, sad about it. Some people were like, what? You're so stupid. But we already talked about it, and now we have to start looking at the facts. How Rampart could potentially be the Season 6 legend, and what do we know about this legend? What do we know about Rampart? So, I want you to think about Rampart. What do you know about this legend so far? You're probably thinking of a picture of some white guy, or maybe some assassin guy, maybe looking like a samurai warrior from Elite Image from a while ago, right? You probably have that idea in your head, and I kind of want you to scrap that, because after watching a Shruntle video on YouTube, I pulled like a Forge, he pulled the Forge, and I wanted to talk about it in this video. Because if you thought the Forge trailer with the Forge and Revenant, like Revenant stabbing Forge in the back, was insane, like the ultimate, like, whoa, I didn't see this coming. Unless, you saw the elites, of course. But, if you didn't, and you were totally shocked, like, what the heck is going on? In this video, hopefully this video blows your mind too as well, because we're going to go into it. It's going to be a short video, just going to get down to the basics, but hopefully after this video, watching this video, you're a little bit more convinced on this being the legend and not so much Ash. Because I know there's still some people that are like, I don't know. Even though, all the stuff that I've been, talking about, theorizing has been correct, some people are still like, I think Ash is going to be a legend. So let's get into it. Okay, so what do we know about Rampart? Well, we know there's a hop-up coming in the game soon, maybe at the end of Season 5, early Season 6. It's probably coming out in Season 5, right? Like, in a couple weeks or so. I say maybe 2 or 3 weeks, we'll be getting this hop-up. And it's basically like a paintball hop-up where you can shoot paint out of your gun. I'm sure you've seen or heard me talk about it, other YouTubers talk about it, right? Now, where have we seen that logo before? We've seen that logo on a flatline skin and a wingman skin. Now these were both like the camos, the interactive camos, right? Very colorful, very bright in color. They symbolize just kind of, they're like nature, kind of like growth, like good, like they were just bright, Alright? Now that's great and all, but who is this? Like we have to think like this person must be very like artistic. This has to be like an art person, right? Like to come up with this camo, looking at the other camos, they're kind of basic, but when it comes to these interactive camos, they're very like just outgoing, they're fan favorites. A lot of people like them, prefer them, I like them, right? Now, where have we seen this hop-up being used? Well, in future teasers, we'll probably be seeing this hop-up used to have paint pictures all over the map. Now, the first one on screen is a picture. A lot of people are saying we're just gonna go with it. A lot of people are saying this is Blisk, right? And basically, this is Rampart talking to Blisk. Painted, painted images, right? We got painted again. And it says, won't let you down, Rampart. And has a picture of Blisk on it. And people are like, whoa, like, at first they're thinking like, oh, Rampart is Blisk. Blisk is Rampart, like that's his code name. He's coming to the Apex Games. But I think this is Rampart talking to Blisk. Like, hey, I won't let you down. Maybe Blisk is sending Rampart into the Apex Games because maybe he can't, maybe Blisk is a little bit older, he's not in the scene, maybe he's hiding from somebody, he can't really show his face, but he's sending in Rampart to do his job, do the dirty work. What other signs have we seen? We've seen another sign, a work site that says Rampart, the logo, right? But then, this next one right here, I'll show on screen, it says, all hail Sheila. Sheila? What? What? Okay, now you're just confused because you're like, what does Sheila, who is Sheila? Like, looking around the screen. Hey, did I miss something? Who is, like, who? Let me hold up. Let me look in the patch notes. Yeah, who the heck is Sheila, right? Okay, so when you look up Sheila into Google, you're probably thinking like, oh, I'm trying to find a meaning for this name, right? Because I don't want to just be like, who is Sheila, right? So when you look into a meaning of Sheila, it means heavenly. Heavenly, we're going to the next map, Olympus. Olympus is going to be like in the air. The city in the sky, we've already talked about this. The city in the sky is kind of heavenly, right? So it made sense, like, to have a legend coming out and a new map coming out that are both talking about like in the sky type of deal. Okay. Now, just hold on. Just hold down. Because it gets better. It gets better. The next picture right here, like, a lot of people were thinking this legend was going to be in Season 7. You know, like, oh, the name of this person is Nova, right? And a lot of people were thinking, hey, this is going to be the Season 7 legend. Well, like, we have Rampart and then we have Nova. Like, this is crazy. We know the legend for Season 7 already, right? And it's only Season 5. People were, like, tripping out, right? Like, who is Nova? Like, what's her abilities? There was videos, Rampart and Nova, Season 6 and Season 7. But what if I were to tell you Nova is Rampart, right? Because when we look at this picture of Nova, what do you see? You see an Indian girl. You see a lot of paint, right? It looks like her hair is kind of colorful. Maybe she even has some paint on her. And when you look up like an Indian holiday that has paint, it's Holi. And I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. But it's a very popular festival, Indian holiday, and it means a festival of spring, festival of colors, festival of love. Basically signifying the victory of good over evil, right? Good over evil. And I feel like this Rampart character, Rampart aka Nova, is working with Blisk, because Blisk is either being hunted down right now, and that's why he's in hiding. That's why he hasn't shown his head for like over a year. Like, he's been missing, right? He helped with the Apex games in the beginning, and now he's missing. Why? We don't know exactly yet. We have a few theories on why, but we won't cover that in today's video, because today I just wanted to talk to you guys about the idea of this girl, aka Nova, being Rampart. And that would be crazy, right? Maybe this is Sheila. You know, like, Sheila, Nova, Rampart. The girl goes by 3 different names, right? Undercover name, actual name, nickname, who knows? I don't know. But I feel like this Nova character is working with Sheila. 1, because there's a picture of Blisk on the wall. 2, maybe she needs some money. We know Blisk has a lot of money. He did a lot of jobs. So maybe she's looking towards that. And it seems like just a very like artsy person, right? So she came out the skins. She is probably like a painter, graffiti artist, you know, stuff like that. And now you're probably thinking, why can't just Blisk come into the games? You know, like, where is he, right? And I'm guessing he's kind of being hidden right now. I'm guessing he's probably mad at the Syndicate and Hammond Robotics for a reason why we don't exactly know yet. But I'm guessing maybe he can't really show his face around. Maybe there's a contract. Maybe there's just some reason why he can't show his face. So he's sending in another Apex Predator to come in the game. Someone he's recruited to go into the games to do his work. You know, to stop whatever's going on or to change up the ways. Because maybe like Blisk went MIA because he figured out something that Hammond Robots were doing, you know, behind their backs. Like, there has to be a reasoning, right? And so Nova, in her eyes, she's doing good. You know, she's doing good. Maybe she looked up to Blisk in the Titanfall like era, stuff like that. We don't know. But at the end of the day, I think this might be our Season 6 Legends, ladies and gentlemen. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because I guarantee you this video will be important in the future. I don't know, like, it made sense, right?